Students, welcome, and today we will discuss a cue card. So the question states, describe an interesting thing you learned from foreign films. You should say, which film is it? Why did it interest you? And what did you learn from it? We watch a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, and we try to learn something from them. Not every movie is just about entertainment. You learn a lot of things, new cultures, new traditions of a country from a movie. So in the first part, you have to say which film. It could be any foreign film that you have watched. Many people watch Hollywood movies, so I have tried to incorporate a Hollywood movie in this answer. Why did it interest you? Again, things interest you because you kind of relate to them. Let's say you are watching Avengers, so you have been a comic fan or you've been reading Marvel comics for the longest time, and that's why you kind of get interested in that movie. Okay. The third part is, what did you learn from it? Well, you could learn a lot of things from movies. Many movies inspire you to do something. Many movies have a lesson that you can learn from them. So, you can say, I learned this. I learned how to, overcome adversity or how to strengthen myself when I'm feeling down. Or it interested me to go into animation, certain things. So you can learn a lot of things from professional to personal things. Okay. So let's look at the first question. Which film is it? So the sample answer could be, during my college days, I used to watch a lot of movies, but I clearly remember a movie from which I learned a lot and it was quite intriguing. This is kind of a premise, a beginning to what your answer could be. If you straight away say, I watched Avengers, or I watched Batman, or I watched Superman, or the questions, if the question says which film is it, and you just say Superman, that's it, then your band scores will be deducted. Don't give one word answers. Try to give an introduction to your answers. It was called Rocky, starring Sylvester Stallone, and was released in 1976. Many times we know our favorite movies, we know the actor, the lead actor or the lead actress of the movie, but we don't know in which year it was released. Don't worry about that. IELTS is not factually correct, or they will not check every fact. The teacher will not know every fact, so you can manipulate some of the years. Okay. Moreover, from the film, I learned that it is very important to stay resilient and determined in the face of adversity. You learned that it is very important to remain resilient, to remain strong in the face of adversity. Adversity means when you have a bad time. Okay? Remember the question says, describe an interesting thing. Not every interesting thing is materialistic. It could be philosophical as well. Resilience and ability to face adversity is a philosophical thing. It is a mental thing. And that's why I focus on the mental part. You could also focus on the physical part as well. You could say, I watched a cartoon movie and this inspired me to draw my own cartoons or to write my own comic book. Something along those lines as well. Okay, now let's move on to the second question. So the second question is, why did it interest you? You can say, furthermore, while watching the movie, I learned about Rocky's unwavering commitment to his goal, despite the odds stacked against him. If you have watched the movie, you will learn that Rocky Balboa, the main character, it comes from a very poor background. He doesn't have the resources to compete against the world's best. But through his sheer commitment, he competes against them, against the best boxer in the world. The story was very entertaining and kept me engaged at all times, as well as made me smile a lot and cheer for Rocky throughout the entire film. The story was very engaging, it means very exciting, it was very fun to watch and made me smile. It evoked the emotion. Smile is what? An emotion. And cheer for Rocky throughout the entire film. You cheered for the main character, the main lead. Okay, so let's look at the third question. Now, the last question is, what did you learn from it? I learned that one has to face a lot of challenges, whether be in education or sports, in order to achieve our target. And it is essential to remain strong as well as courageous in difficult times. Now, this is a very long sentence, yet every part has its meaning attached to it. One has to face a lot of challenges. You can say one has to face a lot of difficulties, adversities, whether be in education or sports. Everyone has to face difficulties to achieve his or her goal. Okay? In education or in sports. In education, you have to study a lot to achieve good things. If you want to become a doctor or an engineer, you have to study a lot. Or in sports as well. In sports, you have to practice a lot. Practice about 4-5 hours. You have to maintain a diet in order to achieve your target. Now, what is your target? In education, your target could be to become a doctor, or in sports, you want to become an Olympian, you want to participate in the Olympics. And it is essential to remain strong as well as courageous in difficult times. It is very important to remain strong, mentally strong, as well as courageous in difficult times. Finally, I felt over the moon. This is an idiom, which means you felt very happy and motivated, as the movie perfectly showcased Rocky's story that nothing is impossible and that we can overcome obstacles. Obstacles mean difficulties. If we believe in ourselves, what did you learn from it? You learned this, but you have to give a premise. So, this part is your premise, and this is your learning. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button